Prince the producer.
Hey you guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Oh my goodness, y'all. I want to say first, thank you all to my new subscribers. I really appreciate that. I really thank you all for my subscribers that's been rocking with me from day one, or if you've been rocking with me since a week ago. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. As you know, on YouTube, it's a hard crowd, right? It's a hard crowd to please. And if you are fortunate enough to get subscribers based off your content, whatever type of content that you have, that's an accomplishment. Okay, so again, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing to a little old person like me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So let's talk real quick, y'all. We're gonna get into some commentary. We in the car again. If you're new to my channel, y'all, I do a lot of car vlogs because it seems like I'm in the car every daggone day. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna recap what we saw last night. I did a video that I uploaded last night, and I could tell a lot of people saw that video because I've been watching a lot of reaction videos, and a lot of people are making the same point that I made, that I uploaded early this morning, on the fact that, Olivia gained a lot of subscribers when she did the reaction video on Strong Mommy Chrissy and the whole pregnancy test thing. Now, I will say this, y'all. Olivia commented on my video today, and I'm like, okay, you're free to do that. I do notice that I am blocked from her channel because when she was in her live about a week ago, she did a live and I was going to comment. My comment didn't show. She had blocked me, but that's okay. I have never blocked her because I don't have no reason to block Olivia because I don't dislike Olivia. I don't dislike any of these women. To me, it's not personal. Yeah, it's not personal by any means because I don't know any of them personally. It's just commentary, but she made a statement and I didn't respond to it, but because I'm just doing here on this video, but she had made a statement that that she actually lost subscribers when she did that Chrissy reaction video to her pregnancy test, and maybe again, that's her story, she's telling it, but I remember when she did that because I didn't even have a YouTube channel. I didn't start my YouTube channel to January of this year. She did that around, I think it was around October or so of last year. And if she lost subscribers when she did the whole apology video. I believe because if y'all remember, Olivia's subscriber count was visible up until then. When she did that, when her and Gerard got on her platform, when they did that live where they were talking about a lot of YouTubers, myself included, and then she came back and did an apology off that live. A lot of people felt like her apology wasn't sincere, and she lost subscribers from that. She gained subscribers from that whole Chrissy thing because, like I said, a lot of people didn't even know Olivia channel was on YouTube until then. A lot of people, because again, Chrissy's been on YouTube longer, and a lot of people were aware of her channel. So a lot of the people that watch them now didn't know about her then, okay? But you know what? At the end of the day, that's really not an issue. Like, that wasn't really a point. I was just making that a point to say, Olivia, you grew your channel by all means necessary. Maybe, I don't know, because again, I'm not in her head. I don't know if she intended to do that. Like, if that was her intentions, I'm gonna go in here and front this chick out on YouTube, and it's gonna grow my channel. Like, you never know what's gonna go viral for you or what's gonna work for you on YouTube when you put content out here. You don't never know. But in her situation, it did, it did. So I just want to say, Olivia, yeah, you know, I mean, again, those are your facts, but these are mine. And from what I saw, you know, your channel did grow by leaps and bounds when you started that whole debacle with you and Strong Mommy. But again, at the end of the day, it don't really matter. It don't really matter to me. Like, baby, this is just a conversation. I'm not, you know, I'm not coming for Olivia. And you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a woman about it all the time, you know, and I would appreciate it if everybody else would be too. Now, for the ones who not, and y'all do, like I said, y'all, you do your commentary how you want to do it. I can only stand for Tasha and what Tasha believes and what Tasha wants to do. I don't go by what other people do. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that real quick. So anyway, y'all, I was watching a live today before I left the house. Her name is Risa Richardson. If you're not familiar with her channel, go get familiar with her. She does a lot of cook with me's, okay? And when I tell you that girl can throw down, that girl can throw down. She lives in Florida. She's a black lady. She lives in Florida. She's of Christian faith. She's a child of God. And so if you like, you know, that type of commentary, she, you know, when she's cooking, and you know, she talks about everything, but she does a lot of talking about, you know, the Bible and her walk with Christ and her walk in faith. But she did a video today, y'all, and for the most part, whenever I watch her videos and her lives, she's always very upbeat. But today, y'all, she was a little upset because she does a lot of shopping, okay? And she decides a lot of times when she goes shopping to take her subscribers and viewers with her. Well, I guess somebody sent her a message. I don't know if it was an email or a message on one of her videos. They said she shopped too much. They said she buys stuff that she don't need. And she got upset behind that because she was like, you know, who are you to tell me what I can do? You know, but what I'm just saying is, and again, she's been on YouTube for quite some time. She has well over 35,000 subscribers. And like I said, I like Risa. I like her personality. I love her content. I love her cook with me because that girl be throwing down in that kitchen, okay? And she cooks so much food. But, you know, it's just like I said to y'all before. There, you know, people are going to say what they want to say. It could be the truth. It cannot be the truth. You know, the unfortunate part about YouTube is when you allow people to come into your life, they get a sense of familiarity with you. And when they get that sense of familiarity with you, then they feel like they can say whatever they want to say. People have whatever perception they want to have about reaction videos. And, you know, some of them can be positive if you can find the positivity in them. And some of them are negative. I will say that there's a lot of commentary that I see is negative. But what y'all can't say about your girl is, baby, when I come on this platform, yeah, baby, I'm on here once a day. I'm going to say what I got to say. Boom, and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm not flooding you with 7 videos in one day because to me, it don't mean that much to me like that. Like their lives or anybody's lives doesn't mean that much to me that I have to constantly report on it all day long. Now, I do understand T channels. T channels do that. But when you notice with T channels, even if you see, I'm going to use Impressive for an example. You might see an upload from Impressive maybe 3 times in one day. But when Impressive uploads, she's talking about 3 different subjects, 3 different topics. She's not uploading 3 times a day about the same daggone person. Because at the end of the day, baby, it's like, how much you gonna say? How much can you say, you know? So, but Risa was saying that, and, you know, she was disturbed behind it. And, you know, because she was just like, you know, what I do with my money is my business. I don't need nobody to be my financial accountant. And it may be too much stuff for you, because maybe you don't have as many people in your house. Maybe you don't cook as much. But she has a cooking channel. She has a lot of people in her home. And she has other family outside of her home that she cooks for as well. You know, so that's what she's doing. But, you know, again, people will put their opinion out there. And sometimes it, you know, people can take it as constructive criticism. And then a lot of times people just give the opinion. It's just criticism. There's nothing constructive about it. All right, y'all, I had to run into the bank real quick. So then, okay, so let me finish my thoughts, y'all. So then you also get questions like when people say, well, why don't you vlog your life? Well, I'm going to speak from myself, okay? I'm going to speak on me. The reason why I don't vlog my everyday life is because I was brought up in the era my mother, my father, my grandmother were the type of people, they would say what goes on in the house stays in the house. These young kids, this era today, this whole new era, yeah, you know, with social media and anything can be filmed anywhere, and you know, so it's not the same concept as when I was young growing up. So that was kind of like embedded in me, you know. I see my children when I watch, see them on their social media. I'm just like, okay, well, why is you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but then I have to think about it. These children were born in a different era where the times have changed. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, people can be critical because what I do in my house may not be what you do, but it's not to say what I'm doing is wrong and what you're doing is right and vice versa, right? So, I don't want to subject my children to that criticism. I just don't. That's what I choose to do as a parent. Now, if other people choose to do that, that's their business, That is merely and clearly their business. Again, like I've heard a lot of people say, no one's perfect, and you're right, no one is perfect. I can only speak for myself. I'm not ever professing to be perfect, but I can tell you, if I see you doing something, and honey, this ain't just for YouTube, this is, I'm trying to get over, y'all, this is in my own personal life. If I see people, friends that I'm friends with, relatives, and if I see them doing something and I feel like I've experienced that before and I feel like you're doing it and you're going down the wrong path, then I'm going to say something to redirect you. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not going to see you go down that hill. Like, I'm not going to let you go down that hill when I've already been down that hill and I know there's no water down there. Right? I'm not going to let you go down that hill to go get you some water when I done already been down there and I know there ain't no water. I'm going to save you that trip. That's just the type of person I am. And I get everybody's not like that. And so I'm going to say this, y'all. I've noticed today I've gained quite a bit of subscribers. I don't know if it's from my Kiara video. I don't know if it's from, the video about Olivia, Jasmine, and Blind Mom. But I'm going to say this, okay? Subscribe to my channel because you like my personality or you like my content. Like, you check my library, check my videos, and make sure that I am the type of content that you like, right? Don't subscribe to my channel because you feel like I said, something that's spicy and you think that's going to be. Because so if you have subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel because you like the type of content. Like I said, I do reaction videos. Yes, I do, but I don't just react on YouTube. I react on a lot of stuff, when I feel like it's, I did a reaction video the other day on a woman in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a pregnant mom who was, mishandled by the security of the mall. And she was thrown down on her belly, because she was trying to get her daughter out the mall who was in a brawl fight where some kids had jumped on her. That. Reacted on the whole infamous pastor who went viral in Texas. Stuff like that, because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. This stuff that these people doing in their lives, like, yeah, it ain't always something to talk. It really isn't. I saw, and this video might be kind of long, so if y'all skip through it or you don't watch it all, that's okay. Hopefully whatever part that you do watch, you got something out of it, okay? I saw a video yesterday, y'all, of this lady, and she was basically talking about reaction videos. And y'all, she made a statement in that video. She said, and I thought it was the most ludicrous thing I have heard, but this is what she said. She said that we need to be thanking, basically, Chrissy, Jasmine, and Olivia for our paycheck. She basically said they are our employers and they are paying us. So I guess she meant it by, you know, you're being monetized because you got views based off doing videos with your name in it, which I found her statement to be very hypocritical, because she has now this woman saying what we're doing is wrong.
US 40 road
but you have a video that you're talking about us being wrong, and you have that video with their names in it. So are you not trying to get the view off of Chrissy, Olivia, and Jasmine? I'm just saying. You know, I'm going to tell you like this. Chrissy and Olivia and Jasmine and whoever else on YouTube is not my employer. Tiara. I did a video the other day on the Radford family. Those people are not my employers. I don't care how many views I get off their video, off a video that they are the subject of. My employer is Google. At the end of the day, Google is the reason that I get paid. They are not the reason. They're a part of it, but not the main reason. Because I can do 1,700 videos on those three ladies. And guess what? Google can look at those videos and decide they are not a part of the community guidelines and it's not ad-friendly worthy. And guess what? Then all my work has been done into a comedian. There are a lot of reaction videos out here, right? And there's a lot of comedians. So when you watch a comedian, I have watched several comedians. And like, you know how when you watch, what is it called? They used to do that comedian all-star thing. Oh my God. Martin Lawrence used to host it. If y'all know the name of it, leave it in the comments. I can't think of the name of it right now. But Martin Lawrence used to be the host of it, and they would have up and coming comedians on there on the show, right? And I remember sometimes it'd be like 4 or 5 comedians they'll get on there and do a skit for like 3 to 5 minutes or something like that. And when I would watch that show, some of the comedians I thought were freaking hilarious, and then some of them I was just like, yeah, I didn't really care for it, right? Well, that's the same with a reaction video. Just because you talking about Chrissy, Olivia, Jasmine, or whoever, it's all about how you deliver the information. Maybe your deliverance ain't to my liking. Maybe your personality ain't to my liking. So I look, I hear your video, I see your video, but yeah, I ain't gonna necessarily subscribe, right? So just because you do a reaction video on somebody doesn't necessarily mean you gonna get the view. It's all about the deliverance, the presentation of the video. Okay? At the end of the day. So that's, you know, y'all, that's basically what I'm saying. When I saw that young lady's video and she said that they, you know, we need to bow down to them, I'm like, girl, I'm not bowing down to nobody. Child, you sound like a whole fool when you just said that. I wish I would bow down to any freaking body who ain't paying my bills. Okay? Hell, I ain't even bowing down to them if they're paying my bills. The only person I need to bow down to is my Savior, Jesus Christ. And nobody comes before him or is above him. So, you know, maybe she meant it in a different way, but she just didn't use the right context to say it. I don't know. I'm just going off what you said, okay? And I was just like, wow, as a young black woman, basically you saying somebody needs to be submissive. And why would I want to be submissive to another female? I don't, you know, whatever their YouTube subscribership is on here, okay, what that mean? You know? So I was just like, no, girl, if Google is my employer, okay, that's who pays me. All right, I'm not, yeah. You know, that's just like saying you do a video on Cardi B. Like one of these T channels does a video on Cardi B and gets 1 million views on it. So now you owe Cardi B something? No, you don't owe Cardi B anything. At the end of the day, Cardi B was the topic of the conversation, but your presentation and your deliverance is what got you the 1 million views. You know, because people you know, based off the thumbnail, the title, they might not just be, you know, because you know the things that you need in order to lure people to your channel. It's necessary. Sometimes it's not just necessarily the name of the video, it's the title, it's the thumbnail, it's a whole lot of stuff. So I say all that's to say, you guys, if you just subscribe to my channel, make sure you subscribe into what you want, right? Don't subscribe to me because you feel like I'm bringing the TT on somebody, okay? Subscribe to me because you genuinely like what I have to say on whatever I'm talking about, okay? I have a lot of people on here that are very loyal to my channel, and I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that's why when I bring these videos, I try to be as entertaining as possible, as informative as possible, you know. Yeah, so I try to deliver the best way I know how, you know, because at the end of the day, you guys, I'm not a professional, okay? I didn't take any acting classes. I'm just a, you know, normal woman. I'm just a human being. I don't have any special talents. All I do is I just talk, and maybe some of my conversation is appeasing to some people, and for some people it's not, you know. So yeah, so I just wanted to, you know, to say that, you know, about that video I saw yesterday. I was just looking at that video like, girl, you sound okay, baby, that yeah, don't sound right. Like, I get you trying to make a point, but baby, that ain't, yeah, that's not a good one. Yeah, you know, yeah. At the last time I checked, the only person that signed my check is the Google executives, okay? And nobody on YouTube themselves is signing your girl's check, okay? Okay. You know, and then the whole thing with, you know, people getting monetized and stuff like that, you know, okay. I mean, that's the whole point of getting monetized. But here's the thing with monetization. Yes, you're getting monetized, but if you don't get the view, yeah, the monetization means absolutely nothing. You got to have the type of content that makes people want to click on your channel. You have to have the type of allure to make people want to click on your channel. And if you don't have those things in place, yeah, it's not being monetized does you absolutely no good. There's a market for everything, right? But let me say this, I commend the women or men, whomever, that do vlog their daily lives. I commend y'all for that, because it takes a lot of gut and a lot of courage to do that. And if you do that, great. That's great. The only thing I'm saying is, everything is not meant for the public eye. That's why when you have a house, you can't see through everybody's house. When you pull up in your neighborhood today, okay, other than the window that's on your neighbor's house, and unless they have their blinds or curtains open, you can't see through their house, because that's not how it was intended. Whatever's going on in them four walls is meant for the people who's on the other side of that wall, who's inside that home. If it was intended for everybody to know your business, everybody's house would be a glass house, and you can see right through it. Okay? But again, if you are a person who chooses to vlog your life, there's nothing wrong with that. I love watching family channels that's vlogging, like they're going to the store, or they just sitting around the house cleaning up, or, you know, whatever. But I just feel like you and your husband got to fighting last night, you and your husband are not having sex anymore, or you and your husband are having intimacy problems. I just feel like that should stay between you and your husband. I don't feel like the whole internet needs to know that. But that's just me. But if you feel like, okay, like Tony Daly, she's talking about, you know, the separation of her husband, leaving her, and, you know, basically just upped and abruptly left her. Well, you know, I can understand her to a certain degree giving some of that information out, because she had a channel with her and her husband. It would be kind of hard to keep going as business as normal, and we all noticing the boy is not there anymore, right? So I can understand why she let her viewers and subscribers know, hey, you guys, the boy is gone. He just left me here, in Canada and he went to another country. I can understand her doing that. But as far as how many times a week they're having intercourse and things of that nature, we don't need to. But I get there are a lot of people that would just love to know that information. But that's what I'm saying. It's just some things should be censored from the internet, and because for your own protection, okay? Because again, when you allow people to get so close to you, then that's when you can be easily sabotaged. Because again, there's a lot of people out here that don't mean you any good. They don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you do nothing but do bad. Okay? And y'all know that. Everybody that's watching this video know that. You may have encountered somebody like that before in your life. So that's why, I just, you guys, I just try to stay encouraged. I put the content out here that I feel like people want to see. Now, again, I will do some videos because I think it's important for your subscribers to get to know you. I think that's important. But then you also got to understand too, like, I don't know all my subscribers. A lot of times I just know you by your name, and if you have an avatar, a picture on your profile pic or your avatar. That's how I know you. I don't know everybody personally, so I feel like I'm giving a lot to people when I just pick up the camera. And sometimes I'll give you, examples of things that I have been through. I did a video a few months back when I told people about my double knee replacement surgery. Yeah, that to me, that was something intimate. But then I felt like people can relate to that because, when I was going through thinking about having the surgery, that's what I did. I did a lot of Google research about people who had the surgery and how they coped with the rehabilitating part of the surgery. That was comforting to me to read and read other articles and watch videos of people who went through that. Like, I thank God that those people were there and put those videos out for me to see, because it helped me get a better understanding of what I was getting ready to get myself into, because having a surgery of that magnitude is a lot. Okay? So again, like I said to you guys yesterday or early this morning in my video, Jasmine, Chrissy, Olivia, a lot of people look up to them. They enjoy their content. I have seen numerous times when I have been in their live chats, a lot of people say, oh my God, I appreciate your video so much. It helps me get through the day. And okay, and I'm not saying it doesn't, and I would think that those videos would help people. Some people have a life that's just horrible, and maybe their life, those YouTubers or any YouTuber lives are a little better, and so they look up to them. Like, they feel like, well, your life is a whole lot better than mine right now, so I get a joy out of watching you in your life. It takes me away from my current life, all right? If it's nothing but for 21 minutes of a video. All right, y'all, I done talked long enough on this video. Let me say this really quick, too, before I leave. If you guys are familiar with Queen Naija, is y'all familiar with Queen Naija? Well, if you're not familiar with Queen Naija is a YouTuber here on the YouTube platform, okay? She was dating a guy, I think she was married to him. His name was Chris Sales. They end up breaking up, and she ended up getting with another guy. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Well, Queen Naija started on YouTube, got a really big following here, YouTube, Instagram. And then she's a singer as well. And so she did a couple songs. She did really well with those songs. She got an album, did really well with that. But at the end of the day, y'all, even with all this sudden fame, and this has all happened to her within the last year, okay? And with all that sudden fame that she has been exposed to, she just had a baby a few months back. That woman, to me, when I watch her YouTube videos, because she still do her YouTube videos, when I watch her YouTube videos, Queen Naija seems so humble to me. it's like her sudden fame has not taken over her existence. She's just a normal, to me, she just seems like a normal girl, a normal woman, I should say. She just seems like a normal woman who, you know, has had a sudden rise in fame from social media. And from what I can see of her videos thus far, she has not let that change who she is. She's still the humble person. Now, again, some people might have a different perspective, and that's fine. This is my perspective, my thought, my opinion. Y'all might see something that I don't, because, again, I don't watch Queen Naija every day. Every time she uploads, I don't catch all her videos. I catch some of them, not all of them. But that's what I mean by that. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. And this woman has several million subscribers, okay? So when you look at Chrissy, Olivia, and Jasmine, who are nowhere near 1 million subscribers, and then you see them acting some type of way because they feel like they have more subscribers than, you know, of course, smaller channels do. You know, I just don't think that's fair. Now, there was a channel on here. It was called TNK Squad. Now they're called The Real TNK. Their channel was disrupted for a short time, I think because of Queen Naija's manager. She felt like their commentary, their reactions were very harsh and uncalled for, and the woman also said that they, you know, lied on them. And so, you know, Queen Naija has spoke about that, and again, that's a reaction channel, reaction video. I get it, but the reason why Queen Naija spoke on that is because she said they were lying on her. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, y'all, when I talk about Chrissy, Olivia, Jasmine, Kiara, whomever, yeah, I don't ever add on anything extra. We talk about the contents of the video. I don't talk about these women and give extra information because I don't know any of them. So when I give my commentary, I'm commentating only on what I see and what I hear. Nothing extra. Okay? Alright, y'all. Until the next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm going to get on out of here. Remember, y'all, sub what you love.
Prince the producer.